Good morning, y'all. This is Philippe the Learn to Grow guy. Today we're going to be converting some of these eggs. I don't know if you remember them from a previous video. They were in the greenhouse. I'm going to be converting them into crushed egg powder so that I can sprinkle them over some of the garden beds, around some of the trees. Because calcium is one of those things that fruit trees or berry trees, berry bushes, I believe that they do like, because what it does, it actually contributes towards the sweetness of the fruits produced and such. But keep in mind that your vegetables need them as well. Whatever it is that you're growing, everything I believe can actually benefit from them. Okay, so at this time, what I basically have is a cheap or inexpensive old food processors that I picked up from a secondhand store. It could be Goodwill, could be whatever place that sells them. Just pick something up. That's basically what you need. And of course, you need to be saving eggshells for a few months to maybe a year so you can have enough of them to use to grind up. You know, you can even reach out and talk to some of your friends and see if you can get their eggshells that they use and such, okay? And otherwise, you'll need a jar, an empty jar. You can use a mason jar, or you can use something that you restore, or it's something that you save from. Like, this is an old spaghetti sauce jar. Oh, by the way, this is a decent brand. Used to buy it at Save a Lot, I believe it was. I'm not sure if they still sell them, but it's a good tasting brand, okay? And no, I don't get paid by these guys either, okay? So anyway, you need a jar, something to store them in. You need what's that, an old food processor. Again, you don't want to buy anything brand new, because all that's going to do is just mess up the blades ultimately, because it's like running the blades up against sandpaper. And the other thing is you're going to need some eggshells, okay? That's basically it. Oh, worst case scenario, you need something to store your eggshells while you, how you say, as they dry up. Remember, mine was sitting in the greenhouse. Pull them out of the greenhouse. I'm going to show you the container that was in the greenhouse, and that's where I've been depositing them every time we get eggshells. We deposit them in there and let them sit in the greenhouse and dry. If you recall, the temperature inside the greenhouse actually gets pretty high, sometimes as high as 120 degrees, and I believe that's more than enough to dry out the eggshells. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, here's what we've got. I don't know if you remember this container. It is nothing more than a lid that I use over to cover up some seedlings. That's all this is. This is just one of those transparent lids to cover up the seedlings. The heat from the greenhouse actually warped it. Okay, but nonetheless, this is where I have been depositing the eggshells that we've been collecting and such. Okay, so you need that, and like I said earlier, you need a jar, something to store them in, and you need a cheapy old. It doesn't have to be old. Whatever you're able to get at the Goodwill store, what have you, that'll work just fine. Okay. The process is actually simple. All I'm doing is just taking the eggshells, give them a little bit of crush, give them a little bit of crushing. The blade's already in here. Okay. Give them a little crushing. And then you press it down a little bit, put your lid on, and turn the system on. That's basically that. So yeah, no, this is not the Lone Ranger. So this is prime ladybug season during the fall. So basically, it grinds them up, and it makes it like a little. It's gritty. It's very gritty. Okay, it's very gritty. Okay, I'm trying to let you see as much of it as possible. It's very gritty, and okay, I don't know if you can see that or not. Okay, it's gritty. This is how it comes out. You can keep trying to grind it if you want, or if this is enough. My viewpoint is I get it small enough, and I think some of the BioLife will actually take it down. I'll take it up a little bit more. silver and away. No, okay. Okay. It's probably the grit is probably a little bit less. The grit is probably a little bit less, but nevertheless it's still gritty. And the key is to go ahead and pour it into your jar. I'll start with this one. And basically repeat the process, okay? Just repeat it, okay? Eggs, crush, okay? Gather your eggs, crush them, and what's this, a moth? Yeah, it's a dead moth. Toss it out. No, it's not Mothra. And no, it's not going to try to destroy Tokyo. Okay? Grab them, crush them. And this is for those of you that missed it earlier. Oops. Okay, there we go. Okay. Again, it's a little gritty, and I'm fine with that. Okay. It's just a matter of continuing, repeating the process. Okay. It's just a matter of repeating and continuing the process. How you say, wash, rinse, put out, repeat. That's basically what I'm doing here. I'll let you. I'm going to continue processing these, and then I'll let you know and show you what it looks like when I'm done. Okay, y'all. At this point, I'm down to the last batch of these eggs, and I actually want you to see how much that we've done. Well, how much that I've done. I'm sorry, y'all. Sometimes I have a we mindset that I speak from, and I believe in teamwork. That's all. Okay. So again, like I said, this is the last batch. Oops. And one thing about these is that sometimes the thing started to stick because I'm assuming because of the grittiness of the eggs. My suggestion is to actually try to clean these as you go. Okay. Okay, that's it. Okay. Oh, I don't want you to see it. Okay, here's what we've got. You ready? We've got 1, 2 of these jars. And by the way, each jar is 24 ounces. So that's 48 ounces plus what I have left in here. Okay. See that? I still have more in here. So I'm probably going to spread this one out in the garden immediately so that I don't leave everything sitting out here. So that's pretty much it. That's basically how I process these. It's ladybug season out here, okay? It's in the fall. So that's pretty much how I process these eggshells. So I've got 48 ounces of this material here. And I'm going to be spreading this stuff all throughout the gardens, around the fruit trees, etc., because calcium is one of those minerals that actually help fruit become sweeter. And I guess you all know that, for example, your we'll say collard greens, your greens have calcium in them, and of course, our bodies needs as much calcium as it can probably possibly get, so that it's able to function within its fullest capacity. Okay, so that's basically all I've got for you. Okay, don't forget to um, subscribe, and share. Like, subscribe, and share, y'all. Again, I'm trying to. I would like for us to be able to get over hundred. Um, the 100th person who's to sign up as far as being one of our subscribers, and from there, let's make the next goal 500, and thereafter say 1,000, and hopefully if everything's work out right. We'll see what else we can do as far um, hmm, getting you guys to participate more and providing more feedback. Um, yeah, so that I guess you can say the goal is actually form a community. Okay, um, it's a community of people sharing. You have ideas, you have thoughts. You can put them in the suggestion area, so that others can take a look. I know that some of you, I forgot your names off the top of my head, but some of you have been sharing, have made suggestions to me and such. For example, I know that because of the wireworms, there's a lady out there who recommended that I use mustard greens more specifically, as a means of deterrent for them in the garden bed. Supposedly they don't like them. So that's something worth trying out at some point in line. Unfortunately, I don't have any seeds left. A lot of the seeds got wasted. I'll see if I can find some seeds. If I can find some seeds out there, I'll try sprinkling some of them on the garden beds. Otherwise, guys, enjoy your today's Thursday. Happy Thursday to you, and God bless. And I'll see you guys later.